Hey guys, I wanted to make a video, talk about this product. Not specific this product, but this type product. This is almond flour. I'm going to try and not show the brand. Product is great. Issue is the bag and specifically the zipper. Well, actually the interaction of the zipper and the product. It's really hard because the grain gets in the way of the zipper, prevents you from really getting a really solid seal. I've opened this up several times and I could tell it really wasn't even fully sealed. So what I like to do is I like to use a freezer bag, and specifically a freezer bag, not a Ziploc bag, but a freezer bag, because freezer bags are designed to prevent air interaction to stop freezer burn. So I like to use that as a second level of protection to make sure that my product stays as fresh as possible. There's a second part of storage that a lot of people are well, they just don't know. This product goes bad because of air exposure, but also because of heat exposure. And if you're storing this product up on top of your cabinet, that is the hottest place of the hottest room in the whole house. That's some place you want to keep it away from. So, if you don't go through it often, I'd actually recommend keeping it in the fridge. Keep it at the bottom and the back of the fridge. So it's going to have, because of this bag, it's going to have very limited air exposure, and then it's going to have no exposure to heat and to light. So that's going to keep it fresher a lot longer. Now I got a video I got coming up about how and where to buy in bulk. And you can get it sometimes almost half price. And if you can store it safely, you can keep it much longer. This one, I fully expect these to last another 6 months to a year. And they're very close to their expiration date, and that's one of the reasons I got a really good price. But of course, if it goes bad quickly, obviously that's not a deal. So you gotta make sure you keep it in a place that's safe, like in your fridge or somewhere dark and cool. So if you have access to a basement, great, that's a great place to store it. I live in the Gulf South region, so we don't have access to that. So I have a fridge out in my garage, and that's where this goes. So I've got my almond flour. I'll usually store my coconut flour, and if I'm not going to go through it very quickly, I'm going to put this in the fridge. All right, guys. Well, stay tuned for that next video where I'm going to be where to shop at to get great prices on keto products. I do have a video out on how to store eggs and sour cream for up to 6 months. I know that sounds a little crazy, but definitely check that one out too. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video.